Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Crunch Time when we come up big when it counts. I'm Dom with Saucey and Lukey. That's 3 weeks, 3 stuff ups because we're laughing before we come on air. But boys, how we going?
I just heard Victory scored and it's 1-1 now, so better for some, I guess.
Come on, let's go. We got back into the game. I've got the victory. I've got the victory game on while we're sitting here. I'm editing. We're starting the podcast, multitasking, but nonetheless, good to have you back on the show, Lukey. Welcome back, mate. Welcome
Thank
back.
you, boys. It's good to be
Sadly
back.
missed. But how are you feeling? Been up for it this week. We're gonna talk a few things, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I was going to say, just as you jumped back in and started celebrating about victory, I heard some coarse language upstairs, and I was like, all right, something must have happened in the game. But yeah, doing well. Good to be back. Good to be back with the boys.
Definitely. Yeah, we got a couple things on. It's more than likely it could be a very quick one, but we're going to get straight into UFC Strike and then talk some soccer cards, potentially World Cup prospects, some people to look at going into Champions League, people to look at now that they're not in Champions League as well. So UFC Strike, boys. Drop happened on Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning our time. I think it was 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Crazy.
PAX sat around for quite a while, to be honest. I got up at, I think it was just after 7 our time, and there was still a lot left. Didn't get any. I thought I'd, start getting ready to go to work and stuff like that. I got back on at about, what time did I message? It was like 10:15. Was it around 10 o'clock?
Yeah, it's just after 9. Just after 9, I think, pretty sure.
Yeah, there was still a few thousand packs left. And then I think when you jumped on, John, there was none left.
Yeah, that was well after 10. So like you messaged me just after 9, and then so they sat around on there for about 4 hours. Wasn't like a crazy quick sellout. Like NFL All Day when they had their first release, it obviously sold out a lot more. I mean, just goes to show there's maybe not as much demand there because it doesn't sell out as quick, but in the same time it did sell out. I heard someone say that the calculations works out to $3.8 million that they've sold, something along those lines. Now don't quote me, we could work it out, but that was just a number that I seen. But I do know that these, they do pretty well when they sell these packs. But hey, it looks pretty interesting. There's obviously the marketplace isn't open. I'm literally looking at it right now, so I'm not going to bring it up because there's no point. There's no Series 1 on here. It's just still the Series 0. There was an interesting note, but which I will bring up and talk to you about in a second, Lukey. But it's what are your thoughts? Like, I mean, 3.8 million on a pack release.
And considering there was the premium drop as well, I think those went pretty quickly, to be honest. The 250
the premium
packs. Yeah. And then there's going to be another standard drop on Friday morning our time. So is that another 3.8 there? Maybe.
And the rest.
Yeah.
It's crazy money.
Crazy money. To be honest, I thought the $50 price point was quite high, and I didn't think they were going to sell out, instantly. I thought there was going to be I thought they would have gone a little bit quicker. By the time I woke up at 7 o'clock, like I still could have got at least my 5 that you were allocated. So yeah, I was a bit surprised about that, considering Series 1, considering it's Series 1, and there were commons. I think the breakdown was commons out of 12,000. There was some out of 1,500, and then the rest out of 99. But 50 US for a pack, and you got 75% chance of getting 3 commons out of 12,000. I don't know. I didn't like the odds of that, to be honest. Which I don't know how much more you can make it, but. Yeah. Was the price point too high for what their product is right now?
The time will tell, because it would be interesting to see how these settle on the secondary market.
Yeah. And that was the thing I was waiting for too. I don't know when this is going to open, because I thought the marketplace was going to be open with this, they've already got the Series 0 stuff in there, but I thought the Series 1 stuff would have been able to list straight away. And that's what my plan was. See how this first drop goes. Obviously, it's not super hard to get packs. See how sort of stuff settles and how it sells. You know, the McGregor stuff, the Khabib stuff, more the bigger names, because that's sort of I'm not a huge UFC guy. Like I know some guys, but yeah, sort of see how that sort of pans out. The 2 days it's open, the 48 hours, and then possibly get in for a pack on Friday morning our time. But yeah, considering you can't list anything at the moment, it sort of fucks me up a little bit.
Yeah, I think they've probably done that because they know they're doing another release, so they
Yeah.
don't want to close the market. I believe they close the market when they do those releases, obviously, just so there's less traffic and less server is being taken up by the marketplace, so that they can run a smoother drop. Or I do believe, I think that's what they do. So they close the market for a period of time. But yeah, I don't know.
What did you think of it?
I think based off what we discussed last week on how super short printed a lot of the stuff is, like, and it being Series 1 as well, I just think it was a good buy. That's just me.
The pack, do you reckon when they come out on the marketplace?
Just wait till they come out on the marketplace.
Yeah.
But I would probably have a gamble at one of the packets. We saw how cool like some of the moments are.
That's true. They were pretty sick.
And how sick like the UFC content is. Like a lot of them are big takedowns or knockouts, or like it could be just a shot that rocks the person, doesn't knock them out, but just a big hit. It's got that stuff to it where, like we discussed last week or 2 weeks ago, it's a bit different to what like Top Shot has, where it's like, oh, decent pass, or this guy's open for a 3 and he hits a 3. Like, what did he do? He made the shot. It's different to like a big dunk or a block or, something like that. And then obviously all day it's got amazing stuff as well, like pass rushing from like Aaron Donald that we looked at, and like he's just flinging people out of the way, and then there's these big TDs. I just think the appeal's there, and it is one of the biggest sports on the planet, and it's always growing, the UFC, and it's continuing to grow. Do you think that some of it has to do with that, like the clientele probably doesn't even know what this stuff is? They don't.
I think it would.
That's my thought process behind it. They might think it's a bit gimmicky.
Maybe.
But
could be.
I don't know.
Yeah, as these other... Oh, you go. Sorry, because mine sort of changed topic.
I was going to say, before we move on, if we're going to move on from UFC Strike, but I was going to say, I think this is one thing that I identified today. I want to, bring it to value to people. And, by the time this probably airs, I'm probably going to buy them because it's right within my price range. I'm happy to spend the money. It is a common, but this is one moment that I would definitely be looking at getting, right? This man right here, Paddy the Baddie, comes out in his first UFC fight. Now, ladies and gents, don't be fooled, right? What haven't they done here, Lukey, which I said, the other platforms have? They've got that little symbol that, indicates what's their debut moment or their rookie moment.
Bro.
Right? This is his rookie moment.
That's a common.
That's a common. That's his rookie moment as well.
Beat the shit out of someone. That's the sickest moment ever.
You know what's the best thing ever? That not only is this his rookie moment, that's actually his debut in the UFC. So go get this. This is $18. This is $18, the lowest listing price. It is a common, so I think they're to 20. Someone said I think they were to 23,000 or 25,000.
Looks like
25,000. Series 0 was 25,000. I do know it's to 25,000. I understand. Maybe you want to get a bit lower mint. Try getting maybe maybe the first 10,000. I don't know how high it goes. You know how high they go up.
There's a lot listed. Well,
there is a lot listed. I want to see if I can change the price. Go to the most expensive. See if I can find one in the top 100. See what it's listed for. Oh, there you go. 45, 91, 53.
It's honestly a sick moment.
Why can't you organize this by mint number? That doesn't make sense. Number 25. Oh, I'll just scroll past 25. 50 is 650. 25 is 555. 555. I'm telling you right now. Surely if you buy one of these for $25, it's going to go up when they put this as his rookie moment.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this is what I'm saying. There is a lot of them. So, at the same time, I'm going to buy it. Just it'd be really cool to be able to, like, say you own one of these common moments. They throw a UFC down in Melbourne, as they do. They have, pretty regularly, or it's around Australia somewhere. And, if you own one of these moments, you go into the draw, one of the 25,000 moments, and, 10 people were going to all expenses paid because you own that moment, or 5 people, all expenses paid.
It could even be stuff. Could even be stuff like if you own a Paddy Binlett moment, everyone that owns one goes in a draw to win like a signed pair of gloves.
Yeah.
Just something as simple as that.
There's so much utility around it, and I think that's what because they sort of gave like an updated roadmap the other day, and they said they're going to be a lot more into this is for Top Shot anyway in NBA. What was I saying? Yeah, there's just going to be a lot more utility to it, tickets to games and stuff like that.
Yeah, so more than just like the gamification they've made with it. 'Cause, like, I would understand they've made like a collector's gamification. Like, you've got to do these collections to get certain other things. And then obviously they could do like a whole fantasy around it. If it's Top Shot, they could, in NBA I'm talking about, or even NFL All Day, they could do it like some sort of fantasy. You can have these guys build your fantasy team, more rare ones have a higher multiplier. And, you could maybe have some certain things where you could only have X amount of rare ones in your team to enter this tournament, and the tournaments have a kickback in flow. So you go in the tournament and you might win flow in return, the crypto, the currency that's on. Who knows? There's a lot of scope for them to do other things on top of this. And this is what I look at this, something like All Day, especially, when there's an opportunity that you could build a fantasy team on top of that with your guys. With your moments or something like that. I don't know, whatever they could do. And there's more things and build memorabilia into it and other things. Because it is a there is a license with the NFL, is a license with the Players Association. You never know. Their individual moments, you never know how they've written the smart contracts. The individual fighter, based off how many sales their moments sell, could get a percentage back in there in the kickbacks. So it's in the fighter's best interest to promote the Strike platform, promote that. I don't know if that's what they're doing. I don't know if they have any rights to do that, but I think that would be an amazing way to give a percentage of what the sales that go through on the platform back to the fighter. So they make a bit of coin off their highlights. At the end of the day, they provided the highlight. They provided the moment, right? And gives them more publicity to promote this. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's being done, but I think that would be really cool, because that could be easily done in a smart contract where, their wallet is connected to every sale, and it's just like, it's literally just a little percentage off goes into their wallet. But yeah, it's look, I like it. I like it All Day. I like Top Shot. I like Strike. I don't own any of them. I'm not going to say, but I really think that this is going to be my first NFT moment that I'm going to own, out from Dapper Labs, and on the Flow blockchain. So I like that one.
As I say, this might be a good segue. Well, two things. Firstly, I did, like I was talking about before, the Top Shot new roadmap or whatever. I had a quick read from it. Anyone who's interested, I recommend go and have a read and looking at what they're going to be doing.
You can definitely find it in their Discord if you're in there, or they're probably releasing it on Twitter.
They've acknowledged the sort of the over influx of moments and stuff like that by sort of a scheme for that sort of stuff. But I'd recommend going and have a read of that. And also, I haven't had a listen to it yet, but Roham, the CEO's Twitter Spaces, goes for about an hour and a half. I'd probably go recommend listening to that as well. I'm going to listen to it tomorrow, actually, because I haven't had a chance yet. But hopefully there's some good stuff in that. And then I think I've got a good segue here, but all this talk about new stuff on Dapper Labs, I can't wait for the Liga on Flow when it comes out in June. I'm very keen. Very, very keen for that.
You just got to throw the segue, Lukey, then we decide whether it was good or not. And we can,
I shouldn't even ask.
You just got to throw it, mate.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was good. I like it. It actually was very good. And we are going to talk a bit of soccer cards and maybe some World Cup prospects that you think we'll just drop a few names. We'll just keep it like short and sweet, and even potentially some players in the Champions League that are out and that are still in, that might just be a potential buy. So anyone want to rattle off some names?
I want to go a very obvious one. Very obvious one off the bat. One man whose team, fuck, I don't even know how to explain it. It was an implode at the highest of levels in the Champions League. It's got to be Kylian. He's going to be one of the faces of the game over the next few years, especially when he moves to Madrid in the summer for free.
With his teammate Haaland.
With his teammate Haaland, it'd be big, and Camavinga in that midfield as well. Guys like the hobby
and
11
Vinny,
almost.
And Vinny.
And Vinny as well. So the hobby 11 over there they're making. But yeah, I think he's going to be one in the World Cup, especially because he had that sort of run in the big when soccer cards boomed and stuff like that. He was one of the guys that a lot of people were after and had that run. So we've sort of seen where his prices can get to and sort of where they're at now. So I think he's going to be an obvious one. I'm going to go first off the bat with Kylian Mbappe.
Saucey.
Oh, geez. Put me on the spot. Look, yeah, I don't want to go too, off the track. I mean, I think, a guy like, he says Kylian Mbappe, and I don't want to go too young, but I think a guy like Pogba could have a massive impact at the World Cup. True. And if France is to do anything, they have to have big impact. But, how much is his cards affected? Probably not much. You could say, I could say Pogba, and he probably could have a really good World Cup. But would it do much for his card market? Not really. I don't know. I don't think he has
G's
really
up when he plays for France. Sorry.
He does.
I was going to say G's up when he plays for France as well.
He doesn't really have the collector base that love true. Him and truly want his cards and his high end cards and whatever. So look, I don't know. Obviously Martinelli sticks out, but I don't want to steal anyone's thunder here. But he sticks out. He's been playing very well for Arsenal. He's been playing very well for Arsenal. I think he could play a key role in that Brazilian side. Obviously, take a lot of pressure off Neymar. I don't know if you've seen him dribble, but I'm telling you, this guy has very, very clean feet. Very clean feet.
There is one guy in that Brazilian team at the moment.
Side to side.
He's the GOAT.
He moves
at
it
the moment.
Side to
side. You know who he is. He's been killing it.
Don't even get it. Don't. No.
Alfredo.
Oh my God.
He's been killing it, bro. Buy his cards, they're cheap as shit. Nah, honestly, there's actually two players. Two players I've been thinking about. All right.
We'll go around again because I've got another one.
Yeah, we will. We'll go around again. We'll go around again.
Yeah.
I'm going Brazilian vibes. All right. And there's been a bit of Brazil, like we just Fred and Martinelli, but there's two other guys. All right. Besides the fact that Vinicius is cheap at the moment, you probably pick up a few of his cards.
Yeah.
The first one is Rafinha. That plays in the Premier League. He's linked to Barcelona. Yep. So his cards, his Prism EPL cards would be cheap. Very cheap. You can probably get some colors, some variations. I'm going to
look it up right now, actually. Is his rookie in this set? Like the one
this
that just
EPL?
came out?
I'm not sure. I think it was in. It would have been last. He played for them last season. I'm pretty sure.
Let me look it up. Keep talking.
The second guy. So that's looking into the World Cup, because he probably get picked. He probably will get picked by Brazil, because he would have been transferred to Barca. He would have been playing for Barca, and they would take him over to the World Cup. The second guy, which will be playing for Manchester United next season when we sign to Hagen, is Anthony.
I don't mind that one.
He's the other guy.
That one at all.
Kicked out of the Champions. He's not gone to Arsenal as much as Sauce thought he was going to Arsenal a few months ago. He's got no chance. Hagen will take the job. Pochettino's a dud.
We don't need. We need a striker, mate. We need a striker. I want Victor Osimhen, mate, to come to Arsenal, mate.
No, we're going to probably get him as well. We're going to get
apparently
everyone.
He's going to go to United, but
we're going to get everyone.
Napoli want 90 mil.
That's
Napoli want 90 mil.
Bro, we're going to pay everything. You don't understand. We're going to surround Ronaldo with that many players. It's going to be Ronaldo's going to be playing centre back where Maguire was. That's how many guys are going to come into this team. So, in all honesty, Anthony and Rafinha. I just saw Rafinha linked to Barca. More than likely, it's a done deal. In that Xavi system that he's getting played over there, it's fantastic to watch. They've been dominating at the moment. So.
If
I mean, you can pick up his cards aren't that expensive.
So he's got a rated rookie in Don
I'm talking about Rafinha, that is.
Yeah, he's got a rated rookie in Don Ross, and then he's in the last like the EPL Prism just came out, but his rookie Prism was in Chronicles last year.
2021 Chronicles.
Yeah, that is his Prism.
Yeah, he's got a nice
RC.
purple mojo you can get, and that's like only going for like $15 raw.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I mean, if this guy moves to Barcelona, that $15 is going to be a bargain. That card's going to go to $50.
Well, look at this. As I say, doesn't have an RC on it, but that's his.
Doma, you better take your own advice and actually buy something.
Out of 25.
How much is it? I can't see the
you
price.
give these plays, but you don't buy the cards, mate.
Oh, $9.50. I know, because I'm a Le Mans.
It's got 5 days to go, so you got a bit of time there. Oh, I reckon that one might be a play.
Honestly, I think, I probably have to go for it this time. There's a cracked ice to 75. That's at $5.
So this would be my advice to collect. You know, if you're going in this situation, so like Anthony, I've got like just a base refractor. I'd be interested to see what his cards are going for. And now I think they got knocked out of the Champions League, so they might be you might get some cheap Anthonys out there because he got knocked out of the Champions League. So I'll be interested to see what sort of they're doing at the moment.
What is his rookie source?
Anthony.
Yeah, 2021 Topps Chrome. I just found it.
Yeah, 2021 Topps Chrome. Yeah, I've got the base refractor. But as I said, Doma, there's two ways to go out. There's a lost track. Is you can obviously, get the refractors, or you can go just the one solid, good numbered card, and then you're in. You're on a good card. Or you can pick up a couple of refractors.
His Mojo, I've seen it here, $37.
Mojo purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit
50.
overs.
Sorry, 50.
Yeah, it's a bit overs.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting one though, because he's been getting a little bit of chatter about him. Anthony, that is.
Oh, Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely an interesting one.
Yeah. There you go. So there's a few to look at. If you've got any more, boys.
My other one, I was just going to echo what Saul said and say Martinelli. I think I don't know if I mentioned it I don't know if it was on stream or off stream. I was talking about Martinelli. He's got a nice immaculate auto. That looks pretty cool, but probably a bit out of my price range for what I want to pay. Apart from that, the optic. He's an optic rated rookie or just a Prism RC, but I'm gonna wait till the off season for that one, to be honest. That's just Prism EPL just came out as well. That's sort of my thinking at the moment. I'm gonna wait, see how it settles.
Very nice.
And then make some plays over the off season.
Done. All right, boys. Let's get into some fire or flame. We do like to spend a bit of time, obviously, running through our fires and our flames. Who wants to kick it off?
I'll go. My one's quick. My fire today was the Knicks playing the Hawks. Two of my boys had RJ Barrett on the Knicks, 30 points, and then Trey on the Hawks, 46 points, and got the win. It was good to see those two go up against each other and both have good games.
Very nice.
RJ stepped it up this year. He's
definitely after the All-Star break, he's been on fire.
He's been killing it.
He's elevated his game for sure.
Just been taking more shots, like Sauce.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, look, I don't have anything at the moment.
You don't have anything?
Maybe you go and see.
I've got two. So obviously, I want to be able to flame it again. We did speak about it on the Double Coverage podcast, but WWE Prism flamed. Literally, as Saucy said on the pod, ripping out the hearts of the collectors, throwing it on the ground and stomping on it. That's pretty much what Panini's done at $1,000 a box. Minimum $750 USD, but 1,000 Australian.
That's a lot of money.
Lukey, they're coming from Top's finest, $300 a box on card autos to $750 USD, all sticker autos. It's terrible. It's actually shocking. It's so bad. But my fire, I should have got flamed. I should put myself in the flame category. But my fire, because we forgot to speak about it on the Double Coverage podcast. So I'm actually going to title this show F1 because we forgot to talk about it. The first race of the season, Charles Leclerc got the win.
1-2
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
We forgot about it. I don't know how we forgot about it.
We might as well talk about Lukey. We'll talk about it. Did you happen to catch any of the replay or a few highlights?
Watch the highlights. 1-2 Ferrari.
Very good.
Excited about that?
Bit of a shame, a little bit, but again, it's the first race. So, and look what happened to Red Bull too. Like, with 2 Red Bull.
That was pretty funny. It was when we were watching it live. I was like, what?
A little bit, but yeah, with 2 Red Bull cars flying, and Ferrari being Ferrari, who knows what's going to happen for the rest of this season. But hey, good to see those. Good to see the boys up there. Good to see the boys up there.
Were you happy with a few of the surprise packets, gents, from the weekend? So like,
change it up.
Bottas was up there.
Yeah.
Obviously Magnussen had a great drive. Who else was up there? Mick Schumacher drove really well also in the Haas.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had 2 big disappointments, that's for sure. Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, the 2 biggest disappointments.
I wonder if they're going to struggle this year.
It could take them to mid-season before they get that car on track. So
yeah. I was going to say as well, talking about the new cars and stuff like that, I didn't think that they could make these cars sound any worse, but it looks like they have. They sounded terrible. Terrible.
They did. They did.
It was a shame. It was actually a real shame.
So it's good to see Charles win. It's good to see.
For sure. We'll end it on a positive
Ferrari
note.
back up on there.
Yeah.
So they are the best thing for the sport when they're dominating.
Yeah.
Or back up there, or competing. You know, it is the best thing. Rumor on the street. I don't know if you've heard, but Porsche to come into the sport potentially taking over the Red Bull team. So it'd be Red Bull, Porsche.
Really? So they won't have Honda?
Nah, it'll be Porsche.
Okay.
So a bit more German engineering coming into the mix. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. I also heard rumors early last year that Audi wants to make a move. Lamborghini potentially wants to be in there as well.
Will they be their own teams, or will they sort of do like a Porsche join with Red Bull?
Yeah, I think it'd probably be like a Lamborghini joining with someone.
Yeah. It's a risky move though for Red Bull to do that. It
is a massive move. I know you're just getting into a new era of F1. Yeah. You're changing your engines. Like,
I guess if there's any time to do it, it's probably now though.
Yeah.
To do that in under the new specifications, I guess it's sort of smart. I guess.
So interesting. So it's a bit of a watch this space, I guess, for Porsche. They definitely want to get into it. They would already have a lot of technology behind them with obviously Carrera Cup and stuff like that, the Porsche racing. So they definitely have a lot of experience on the circuit, that is. All right, gents. Saucey, do you have one or not? Nothing?
My fire is the Rafinha. You can get his sticker for $20 on eBay. His rookie sticker. It's 2016, mate.
God.
Rafael Diaz Balol. That's his actual name. Rafael Diaz Baloli.
Here it is here. $20. Buy it now. Comes from France. That's his rookie sticker.
Don't grade it with BGS. It'd be fake.
Oh, yeah. And that's from 2016. So that's well before anything that is released. And that's from...
Ooh, he's got the Macron.
Vitória. He played for Vitória in the Brazilian league, mate.
He's got the Macron.
God.
Love it. All right. Well done, gents. Great work. It's been crunch time, coming up big when it counts. I'm Dom with the great man, Sauce and Lukey. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.